It's all about science. Join me, Doc K, my sidekick Nash, and our very own superhero, Eureka Girl, as we explore superpowers such as...
You read my mind. Come on.
Air manipulation, spider powers,
Whoa.
super strength,
How did you do that?
cryokinesis, and many more in our brand new series, Make Me a Super.
Boom! That was awesome.
In today's episode, Nash and I are blown away by Eureka Girl, but not in a good way. And so, that starts a whole thing where we dabble with air cannons, levitating ping pong balls, and evildoers to give her a taste of her own medicine.
Oh my goodness. How did you do that?
No! But I bet you didn't see this one.
Nah, I'm gonna win. You can't get that block even if... Hey!
I recently learned to master the elements of air. Just like Storm, I can create tornadoes, hurricanes, and strong winds. Wanna see?
No.
EG, why?
Is there any superpower you don't have?
Nah. I'm a superhero. I can do everything. Woohoo!
I'll clean this up.
She can't keep doing this to us.
Yeah, we need to do something. We need to rise up.
What about seeing whether we can manipulate air pressure? That will give her a surprise.
Great idea.
Let's think. How does it work in science?
Let me see. Wind is basically air traveling from a high pressure place to a low pressure place.
So when superheroes like Storm and Aang the Avatar manipulate air, they're really actually manipulating air pressure? But it still doesn't really answer the question though.
Without the aids of machines and contraptions, how can we possibly create an area of high air pressure and low air pressure? With our mind, that's just absurd comic book logic.
If you're talking about machines and manipulating air pressure,
We'll need some help.
from someone who has harnessed the power of air pressure.
So you mean that person can actually create winds and storms at will like EG?
Well, not quite, but it's still pretty cool. Come on, let's go pay him a visit. It will be sure to blow your mind. Get it?
Really? Blow your mind? I don't know what she does every day.
Nash!
Coming!
Singapore Polytechnic. Here we will meet a man who has harnessed the power of air to create a cannon that can shoot a ping pong ball at subsonic speeds. And that man is none other than Leong Ing Wei, an inspiring educator who will teach us a thing or two, and hopefully give us a leg up on Eureka Girl.
Hello, just call me Leong will do. Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome to my humble office. Yeah, you prefer that? Okay, let's do it. Okay.
So, Leong, we have caught wind of your air cannon.
Really? Caught wind?
Okay, never mind. Let me just explain to you what's the air cannon all about. It's actually this thing right in front of you. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's actually quite simple, so do allow me to explain how it works roughly. The thing you worry about just now is this barrel thing is actually just a PVC tube, but it forms the barrel of the cannon. That's why, yeah, all cannons have barrels, and this is just the projectile which I'm going to use later in the field when we test it out. So it's just a harmless little ping pong ball, so let's just insert it all the way in. And it's connected to this cute little device here. This is actually a vacuum pump. What it does, just like the name suggests, it's going to suck out the air inside, creating a vacuum inside. So this is going to be an area of low pressure when we seal up the pipe, and we're going to make use of pressure differences of the air to propel this ball up at high speed.
Because air is all around us.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go and test it out in the field.
To the super field!
To the super field!
Where is it again?
The super field! It is here that we shall test out the air cannon.
Yes, exactly. Today we also have Jacqueline over here. She's going to help us do this together. Okay?
Hi.
Okay, so let me just introduce you to the setup. This is a vacuum pump. It works exactly like a vacuum cleaner. That's just that it's much more powerful. And later when I turn this on, it's gonna suck out all the air inside the tube, just like a vacuum cleaner. And it creates a region of low pressure inside the tube. So I would like Dr. K with the honor to pierce through the seal so that you'll send the ball propelling out at high speed. Okay, ready?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna turn this on now. Okay, turn this on. Okay, vacuum pump on. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow! Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, that's really far!
Whoa! Oh, that was just air!
After sealing the tube, the vacuum sucks out all the air inside, creating a region of low pressure. Comparatively, the air outside the tube becomes a region of high pressure, about 100 kilopascals. When we puncture the seal, due to the pressure difference between the inside and outside of the tube, the air rushes in at a very high speed. This movement of air thus pushes the ball out to the other end of the tube very rapidly, and what we have is this very fast projectile.
Controlling wind and the air around us is all about creating areas of low and high pressure.
Yes, absolutely. That's what wind is all about.
Oh, so it's similar to like when you're in the MRT during crowded hours and it's all full, and then like there's a door, so when they open it, a bunch of people just come rushing out.
Yeah, in a way you can use that to describe.
Does it have to be a ping pong ball?
It doesn't have to be a ping pong ball. As long as it's a spherical shape, as long as it fits into the barrel, it should be able to work. As to what causes the ball to fly off the tape, once again, it's still just air. Some of the air actually went in front of the ball, pierced through the tape, and then the ball comes out shortly after that. But it's too fast for the naked eye to see that.
So it has to be balls.
Yeah, it'll be something squarish or rectangular. Most likely it's going to get stuck in the middle of the barrel, and this thing may blow out or something.
Let's see how strong this cannon is. Nash, do you have the villains ready?
All ready!
This is Dr. Snuffly with an evil scheme to turn everyone into rabbits.
Versus Ping, vanquish your evil with the powers of air manipulation.
Here we go!
Oh.
Ping is launched at a massive speed of 100 meters per second. In other words, 360 kilometers per hour. Let's add more villains to the mix.
Meet Harry and Freddy, twins bent on ridding the world of anyone else named Harry or Freddy.
3, 2, 1. Whoa!
Whoa.
All three are blown away. Air pressure wins again!
Let's take it up a notch. Let's see if we can bring down
The wall!
The wall is an impenetrable juggernaut, a massive force. Nothing gets past him.
3, 2, 1.
Air pressure! Woo! Air! Thank you very much.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for piercing the seal.
Okay, bye! Boom! That was awesome!
Up next, I have an idea.
Are we any closer at getting very easy?
Yes. In fact, we're going to make our own air cannon. Wow! The air cannon works entirely by air pressure. No springs, no explosions.
Yeah, and just with the natural world around us, we can do so much.
Yeah, the ping pong ball was propelled at 100 meters per second. That's almost 4 times as fast as a car on a highway. And all that just using the power of air.
Air is scary stuff. Nobody could throw a ping pong ball that fast.
Hold that thought. I have an idea.
Are we any closer at getting very easy?
Yes, yes we are. In fact, we're going to make our own air cannon.
Wait, what? Just don't blow down the house.
Well, I can't make any promises. Let's go!
Okay, wait for me! Whoa! How did they know what to do? We just got the idea.
Best not to question how the super helpers work.
I guess.
Thank you, super helpers. So, here's a styrofoam cup.
I am familiar with such objects.
Now, try to blow it off the table from the other side.
Okay.
Why do you make me do such work? For the glory of science.
Okay, so your plan is?
We're gonna harness the power of air and create our very own air vortex cannon.
Ah, like Leong's air cannon.
Well, not really. That's actually really dangerous. Ours is much safer, but just as fun. First, we're gonna need a pail,
Hello, Mr. Pill.
plastic sheet, some elastic, some tape, some tennis balls, and a sharp object. Generally, the bigger the pail, the better the effect. However, we're only using a medium-sized pail for our experiment.
And I guess we'll need some adults to help us with this.
Definitely, especially if you're working with sharp tools.
Okay, step 1.
First, we're going to create a hole in the bottom of the pail. The hole should be about half the diameter of the pail. So, let's just...
This will act as the opening on the barrel, right?
Correct. Now here we go.
May I do the honors?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. May I have the hammer, please?
Okay.
Now we're going to create 4 holes here, 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 and here.
In a north, south, east, west direction.
Exactly. And now we're going to attach the elastic bands here. Can you pass me the elastic band? Thank you. Okay. Could you help me tie a knot?
Okay.
2 knots, actually.
Okay. And done.
And we repeat this process for the second elastic band.
I got it. Sure.
Now we'll attach the tennis ball to the elastic bands using some tape. We'll turn it up this way so it's a little bit easier to reach.
It's like a buggy jump.
Could you pass me the plastic, please?
Okay, yeah.
Now we're gonna put it over. Could you hold on the other end? Okay. Now we'll grab the ball plastic and then could you help me tape it down?
Okay.
Make sure it's safe and secure. And now we're going to tape this plastic and secure it to the pail. And there you have it, our very own air vortex cannon. And I made you one as well in the name of fun.
Whoa, thanks, Dr. K.
And now, I'm gonna place the styrofoam cup here, and you can test it out again.
Okay.
Let's see how strong this air vortex cannon is.
Like this.
Aww! Again!
Never give up.
Exactly. Woo! Yeah!
Ooh, that's really cool, actually. I did it. I already set fire.
Shall we take it one step up and do some target practice?
Yes, please.
When we pull back and release the plastic sheet and tennis ball, we are displacing the surrounding air outside. Air from the cannon has a lower pressure than the air outside, so when the air is shot out, the external air meets it, and this interaction of pressures results in a donut-shaped vortex on the outermost part of the air we're shooting out. This circular vortex thus reduces the friction of the moving air inside the ring, protecting and keeping the low-pressure air shooting forward over a distance. And so, we have our own air vortex cannon.
Target practice. So here we have 15 styrofoam cups.
You mean
15 evil henchmen.
I guess it'll work. As I'll say, there are 15 evil henchmen. The rules are each get 3 shots to take down all 15 henchmen.
I bet I'm a better air manipulator than you are.
How about if the person who loses
Does the chicken dance?
get ready to dance, Nash, because I'm gonna bring you down. Not if I can help it.
Ready, Nash?
Ready! Oh man. I'm out.
My turn. Watch out, evil henchmen.
Ooh. Henchmen, you stand no chance against my air vortex powers.
Final dance.
Thank you, Nash.
Thank you, Nash.
Up next.
Oh my goodness. How did you do that?
Okay, so when EG comes into the room,
We're gonna blow her away with the air vortex cannon, and then we're gonna use air pressure to fire a ping pong ball at her.
I already told you it's dangerous.
Fine. But maybe we can use wind in another way that will shock her.
Yeah, show her we've actually mastered the power of air.
Yes, she'll be all like,
Oh my goodness. How did you do that?
but how did we do that?
I have an idea. Let's try out something cool. Something we can actually do at home. Yes, thank you. Well, theoretically, if we have enough wind blowing from beneath us, we should be able to stay afloat.
It makes sense. Enough wind should be able to counteract the force of gravity.
So, say we have this hairdryer, and then we want to keep these things afloat. Here I have a Rubik's Cube.
Unsolved.
I haven't had the time. Well, let's try it out.
Okay, but if you're trying this at home, always have an adult around before plugging it in or boring it in the first place.
And remember to set it to cool. Hot air is extremely dangerous. Okay, will you help me plug it in?
Plugged in.
Now turning it on and putting the Rubik's Cube on top. Indeed.
You know what? Rubik's Cube is too heavy.
Yeah, if the object is too heavy, the wind wouldn't be able to counteract the force of gravity pulling it down.
Let's make it lighter.
Foam cube.
Yeah.
Thank you. Turning it on.
It flew this time, kind of.
But wait, remember, Leong said the object needs to be round. Why don't we use ping? Now turning on the hairdryer. Let's hope this works. Whoa!
Let me guess, is it balancing the forces of air pushing it up and the force of gravity pulling it down?
Yes, there's that, but there's also more. Watch what happens when I tilt the hairdryer.
Whoa! How is that even possible? The ball is still afloat. How did you even... Let me try.
Oh man. Well, that's okay. Just don't tilt it so fast.
Yeah, let me try again. Yes, I finally did it!
So basically, air travels around the ball, and the ball is able to stay in position because of
Air pressure.
correct.
Let me guess. Air traveling further from the ball is faster and therefore of a higher pressure than the air nearer the ball.
Because air pressure pushes the ball in and keeps it in place.
Wow.
Now 2 ping pong balls.
Okay.
Wow! Look at that!
It's a lot more erratic. I bet Ping is feeling a little bit sick. Not so good for superheroes, but at least it works. And I think with this, our plan is complete.
Exactly. But now for the grand finale. Let's slowly place the tube close to the floating ball and face it upwards and... Whoa!
Cool, it really is like a little air cannon.
Yeah, but more importantly, we proved to EG yet again that despite our lack of superhero status, we sure did some good and harnessed the power of air.
Let's head back and surprise her before she gets back. Come, let's go.
Guys, we have more than enough luncheon meat. Guys? 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 Guys!
Gotcha!
Hey, that's not fair.
Ha!
Ah, hey, that's not nice. You're using machines.
Alright, but only because you're a friend.
Thanks, Nash. I see you've uncovered my secret powers then.
Well, to put it simply, air manipulation is about controlling air pressure and air pressure differences.
Well, if you put it that way, it sounds easy.
It may sound easy, but don't underestimate air is what I'll say.
We may not be superheroes, EG, but we're still your friends. You should be careful with your powers. They may hurt someone. With great power
Comes great responsibility. I know. I'm sorry if I messed up the room and ruined your game. Anyway, I heard Nash needed to do a chicken dance.
What? How did you? Okay.
Well, I couldn't help it.
Well, if you don't mind me, I should dance my heart out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness, how did you do that?
Ha!